I noticed that while my head was getting heavy as hell, that the TV was showing that the microwaves hitting my head, okay, were passing by me into the TV and causing disruptions of the picture. Okay, I was sitting here thinking, oh, I'm starting to get so heavy-headed, and I saw the picture there fragmenting and showing all kinds of dissolution. And it just occurred to me that's exactly why it is doing that. The microwaves were flying in here at my head and through my head and at the TV. The time is, let me see.
We're almost anesthetized and we all fall under the game's rules. Roger, we have 30 seconds left. You speak so lyrically. I'm not sure if you can answer a question
Time
in 30
is.
seconds. But here goes. Every World Cup is.
Well, I got glasses on. This is.
Messi, who you mentioned, Ronaldo, Mo
my
Salah.
God.
Who do you think could leave this tournament as a
one of these watches is upside down.
Global name?
See, I got Tokyo time on one of these watches, American time on another. Okay, both of these have apparently. Okay, the harassers just turned off this camera. Okay. Okay, while I'm making these comments about the time and all, they turned off the camera on me. I didn't touch anything on the camera to turn it off, and it turned off. Now, the time is roughly 11:30 in the United States, and it's 12:30 in the afternoon of the same day. Let's see, what is the day? It's the 9th or the 10th. Let me see. It's Tuesday. No, wait a minute. It'll be. It's going to be Wednesday, June 10th in Japan. Anyway, I see that the television has gone on running, and that's a problem because if I want to put this online, I'm going to be accused of copyright infringement. I'm running into harassments like that. The smallest little excuse, even though my videos have no viewers, I get these copyright infringement notices for ridiculous things like that. I have a TV going like you see this one, and I get a copyright infringement notice on a video where it has nothing to do with the TV program at all, and there are no views to the video, and here comes a copyright notice because I showed something on TV like that. Well, I can't speak enough to the exasperation I feel at the ridiculousness of a situation like this. Okay, my wife just came up here where I'm in the attic, and she says it's cold up here. I'm in the attic, and she was telling me that it feels cool in the attic, and since I'm older, I better be careful. Since I didn't have a shirt on, and she's saying, you got to be careful. You're gonna have a cough, and you're old, and watch out. It's cool, and you know what? I feel warm as hell, and the reason is the microwave stream I was just talking about, which heated my body up. And well, my wife is so shy. She's so camera shy. I couldn't get her to say the things she said to me in private on camera. She's somebody who she was telling me that when she was growing up in school, if the teacher ever called on her, she just went beet red. And one time she was so shy in class that the teacher struck her across her arm several times with like some kind of baton, like a rod he had in his hand, and he quite brutally hit her several times for being so shy. So My wife is like that, and it's almost impossible to get her on camera at all most of the time. However, she just did tell me that, and I was shocked to hear it because I'm very warm, and I'm somebody who gets cold easily. I'm notorious for not being able to take the cold, so wintertime I got long underwear on all winter, and I'm dressing warmly all the time, and I'm cold. Well, here I am in the attic, and I was just commenting on how I saw when I was feeling extremely heavy-headed. Not just a little, so heavy-headed that I'm saying, I gotta lay down and sleep, that I saw the picture on my TV fragmenting at the same moment. And then I was making a video about that. My wife comes up here, and she's telling me it's very cool in the attic here. I better be careful. I don't have a shirt on. Well, it's not cool at all. As I repeat, I'm warm. I'm so warm, I'm hot. Well, that's all from me for now. Let me make this footnote about my wife's shyness in regard to acting at certain moments when she's feeling shy this way. Our son almost drowned when he was a little boy because he was like 4 or 5 feet away from my wife in the ocean. I was not in the ocean at that time, but this is a nightmarish experience that my son recalls to this day. And he was starting to drown about 5 feet away from my wife. And my wife she's telling me she was embarrassed that he was drowning, and therefore she was too shy to reach out and help him. He was only 5 feet away, and she was not helping him, and he was drowning. So finally, she did reach over and grab him and save his life. And our son tells that story to this day. So there you go. This shyness of my wife is that much of an issue with her. What caused it, I don't know, but she's someone who, as a deaf person growing up in Korea, endured incredible abuse. That's all from me for now.